For Ghbase TV so and community na nsem bi ekoso e wo social media regarding njumtoni Okesse1 ene and Dosty when bi esi akasa bi epie e wo mumu achese omumienu no omotomu na omumu e wo social media na ene say anapeya ena Okesse1 boy or boy ye amafu bo ye onom okọ interview e wo Hitz with Arr and Dosty. Now, and Dosty trial already known boy late. He was 40 minutes late to the interview. And one someone him senior presenters, any show hosts, they take their time very seriously because person disappointed viewers no. Into a file for interview, now we are late, dear. And then they want to drink to be over cultural. In the beginning, Nankasano, Andy wasn't okay, or Nankasana ni full. And Okesse1 a interview no kickstart see o share ni demeanor ase opeso ye BS o peso ye like energy no na eni honum na Andy bisa ne say masa are you okay we okay but me nim say senior Andy bisa question no Okesse1 answer asio said den o no so and one first statement no likely and then the obisa say I didn't na Andy ebisa that kind of question because on show signs be say on you okay he is okay and Andy bisa say again because you want us on already know by me interview ni late. Now everybody who comes to my interview, I ask them if they are okay, if they are comfortable. Into Sano and na obisa into I didn't na boy no afa assembly personal or per se or they some attitude be ever or more studio honum. I wanna Andy bufu you know say walk out of my studio pie and then they'll come me yeah and a boy yakoni fear say or they huni or time throw jabs and send here in the direction of Andy Dosty to God.
Yeah.
Martin, where huni across social media?
Well, it's quite unfortunate. I kind of saying, I say in this industry, you know, some people like. Let's take Okesse1 for example. I watched the video and then I realized that there was a misunderstanding somewhere. I said about Aura studio and the Dosty asked. First off, he was late.
Why late? Was in the beginning, late. So yes. Late.
And you know, like this isn't the first time something like this is happening. It happened on Arr0gant FM with
Nana Romeo, the show
exactly, when the She and
Kiddy
yes.
Also.
Now, so imagine that these things have gone on social media before, and then happening again. You know, it's quite alarming. That
so you were expecting Okesse1 to have learned at least something
yes,
from the previous
yes, because it was viral. It actually went viral.
Yeah.
That you know, Kiddy was sacked. When the She was sacked from the interview because they were late.
Yeah.
So at least Okesse1 being late, at least we now said we are chat to. Sorry, like I'm sorry for being late. If there was traffic or something.
You talk to the person.
Exactly. Before, exactly. Or you even ask your manager to probably speak to the host
in advance.
And that oh sorry we are late but we are entering now. Yeah. So that when you enter, that tension is not there. You see, in the case of Kiddy, I understood that they didn't even alert Nana Romeo that they were in and everything, you see. So for artists, they have to learn, you know, it's actually a learning process for everybody, you see. So you being late for 40 minutes, at least inform them that, oh, let your manager inform them that, oh, we are late, but we are in now, we are entering, please bear with us. You see, sometimes how we communicate with people makes a difference, okay. So one, you were late, you're 40 minutes late. And people were expecting to listen to your interview. Yeah. And you know Hitz is a very big platform. It's
big
one of the biggest platforms.
And Dosty
exactly. So
he has a big reputation in the industry.
So if you were late, there were studio panels there waiting for you. You enter and then he asks you, oh, is your name Okesse1 or Okesse1? Probably, I feel that Dosty hasn't really listened to his music or don't really know who he was.
I'm sure a lot of people don't really
yes, because
know him.
Okesse1 is not really a household name. Like he just came recently with Ye and all that. Okay, so he asked him, "Is your name Okesse1 or Okesse1?" Okay, and then you know.
Yes.
And then he asked him, and then I think Okesse didn't really speak up, so he was asking, "Gentleman, please
move
closer. Exactly. You see, and maybe Okesse didn't also hear him or something. So Andy was asking him, "Is everything okay? Is everything okay?" He was trying to ask him, maybe he wasn't feeling well or something, because at least one, you were late. When you entered, you didn't say anything to anyone. Then 3, I was asking you a question and you're not actually answering me.
Right.
Yeah, so and Okesse probably took it the wrong way, and then said, "Oh, I'm okay." Like, I mean,
or feel a guy. Your man the figure.
But
show attitude.
But you know,
in your opinion, who feel say Okesse1 is the wrong person here?
Well,
I don't know why
yes, he probably didn't get where Andy Dosty was coming from. You see,
but Obibe feel say in a manner, Andy, or the bizarre question like, "Massa, are you okay?"
No, he didn't say, "Are you okay?" Massa, is everything okay?
Massa, is everything okay? But
yes.
That sentence now, because I want to call Fantimwa. Obibe feel say, Massa, where you correct, like something like that. Obibe to me are funny in the wrong way, and tone you see and also it was not anger be.
Yes.
As a before be a back,
yes.
See, on the normal ground, so I will be obisano, will be to me feeling intimidated.
Well.
But Abia of Okesse, I may use drugs, and I say, imagine a moon, you're correct, and I say, what is he trying to imply?
I understand. You see, well, Andy was already angry because he was 40 minutes late.
Yeah.
And you know, everyone has a reputation to protect, you know. So he probably asked that question because, and maybe the tone in which he asked the question might be wrong, but because he was already angry at Okesse. You understand? Yes. So, and Okesse also misinterpreted it. You see, he misinterpreted what Andy was. I said,
yeah, like I said, Massa, is everything okay? Like, yes. As a police, chill. Massa, we're okay. Something like that.
So one, they are both at fault. I mean, Andy's tone, like, you know, the tone in which he asked the question, "Hey, Massa, is everything okay?" You know.
But I feel like
if I were the one
in the right because it's his show.
Yeah,
it's his set.
Yes, but sometimes, you know, Andy could have asked that question to, let's say,
Stoneboy, or maybe
Shatawale or Sarkodie. I mean, yes.
So maybe it's because it's Okesse1.
Yes. So I felt that one, Andy didn't really know who Okesse1 was.
Do you know the same situation when it happened with Kiddy? People were saying on Anka, no, we're going to me if I get Stoneboy and that's a Shatawale. So it's a similar part.
Yes, it's a very similar situation. But I'm just saying that for Andy asking him, "What's your name again?" Like, how do you pronounce your name, means that he actually didn't know
really
who he was. Yes, maybe he has heard of, maybe, you know, his producer would tell him, "Okay, fine, today we have Okesse1 on the show, but maybe on or he has probably played the song but hasn't heard, you know, enough of him. Yes, so oh yes, so hey, Massa, I mean, yeah, so
it's enough for that situation where a course so it was studio honum Hitz FM studio honum just say Okesse1 a show attitude and Andy Subufu and say free studio and then your sake ya now the aftermath no yamba the aftermath so Okesse1 actually from Sembi was social media just say or throw jabs to Andy on momo.
Well, you see, let's not just jump to conclusion. According to what Okesse1 posted, he made 2 posts, but probably deleted one. He deleted one, but you know, Ghbase, I mean, we are so fast, we are sharp. So we actually got a screenshot and then we have the full article on the website. So when you go to ghbase.com, the article is there. We have 2 articles there. I mean, 3 actually, but I mean. So the first one that Okesse wrote and then deleted, I think he mentioned that
they're trying to kill his career.
Yes, I mean, first he posted a picture of Andy. He said, "You are such a big fool. I've lost so much respect for this guy." And then he tagged Andy Dosty, yes. And then he said, "Your propaganda set against me will never work. I have God. I just unfollowed you."
And he called Andy a fool.
Yes, a big fool. Just not, he said a big old fool, you know.
Wow.
Yes. And he called him an arrogant pig too. You know, when you go to JD, you see the full screenshots there.
I feel like these up and coming artists, they're not really learning.
Exactly, but you know something.
They're not learning.
Well, someone might say that Okesse1 has,
several hit songs.
No, not his song. Come on, I mean, no, I mean, according to what he is saying, he's rich enough. Okesse1 is rich, and then he has
no, but the industry has nothing to do with money.
Yes.
Or so your riches.
But from his post, he's claiming that there has been Ghana said against him, or there's something that is being said against him, so that he won't even prosper in the music industry. He made another post saying that.
Let me read that one.
Yes.
So he posted it on Okesse1 on Instagram, and Arr0gant said, "If we talk about humility, I know I'm very humble and I respect people. At under Dosty GH, I created my own company in California when I was 20. I do music for my fans in Ghana, and I'm in to put my all. I've caused everything to come to your show only to find out you have connived with people to sabotage my career. I'm blessed and I am a blessed man and can never bring me down. Okesse1 is here to stay and it's for life. Hashtag on God."
So probably that could have been when he actually heard that he has connived with people. Maybe that's why he was late.
No, but what proof does he have?
Exactly.
Andy is conniving, and I say I'm out for be per se industry.
And maybe another thing is that because when Andy asked him, "What's your name again?" You see, he probably felt that Andy should have heard of him by now. So asking him what's your name again, I said, like Obiaka Chen say, you understand? Yes. So it's actually one of those things. But I think that Okesse1 shouldn't. It was actually unnecessary. This thing.
It was because Sanka 1 year later,
exactly.
Okay, he's not in the wrong. But then we are late to the show. And then so attitude kakra ebe mu. Intend amount for you to me a green card ne Emma because we can't say you are clearly out of the wrong because we ain't one day big crano ete max kakra ewo hono. And now Andy so yes, see, it's your show indeed, but then at least you have to know something about Onipana or Urban before the show starts. Because as a stone boy, a whole stone boy have our show, so now before the show starts, we say, and I want to say stone boy, and I say stone boy. I said some level of disrespect to be a one cry. But then you can't say Okesse1 is to that extent able to make a self comparison. So because we are saying the two of them,
but
they can settle everything.
Honestly, let's be very honest. I think the aftermath, Okesse1,
what he's posting right now is so unnecessary.
Very exactly. After he was sacked out of the studio, the panelists in the studio were actually advising him that it has already happened. Let's not feel embarrassed. Just come out to apologize, and then
I feel like background,
exactly,
but they will let him do the
exactly interview. Because something medical, like his label AMG, Chris Waddle and Medical, they are like very close pals to those probably
those people in the industry.
Yes, in the industry. So I think it was bad for him, going back to post those things about Andy Dosty.
See, management will be in the phone because at this point he's doing too much. Send your post and the Dosty media. And necessary. It's really bad. See, so beside the whole situation, we are gonna force the agenda boys at her egg train was sent by your baby amount. In the end, they won't calm it down. You should come 10 steps down. Now be into me and call them. Now send in woman saw the Elsumasi because the way a big issue it could indeed affect his career. You can't fight against Andy Dosty. You cannot.
Yeah, he's actually one of the big guys in the industry. He's been there for long and he has lots of links. So
you can't do that. And then I'll share not the whole situation out of and Brent no more I say. ABC Hanum say comment via yourself. And what I say do you think was right? Do you think Andy Dosty was in the right to have done what he did, to have sucked him out of the studio? And I feel say what he did was too extreme. And now I said Okesse1 and 1 year in year and was that aspect so. So me kind of you are more for because so I share channel. You try and one your basis here.